Hey guys, as some of you may know, I make orgone energy generators that help to mitigate harmful frequencies in your home, office, wherever you are. And today's video, I actually wanted to talk about how to protect yourself from your technology and the harmful frequencies while you're traveling, because I think that's an issue for a lot of people, and a lot of people don't really know what to do, and a lot of people don't even know about orgone energy. It's a lot more popular than it was when I first started getting into it, but I don't think it's mainstream quite yet. So yeah, that's why I make these videos, so that you guys know about it and know what's going on, because it's really helped me with my own electrosensitivity. So I'm going to talk about my personal tips for protecting yourself from frequencies while you're traveling. And if you want more information, I recommend both of my books. I wrote a book about transhumanism called Transhumanism: The War on Human Consciousness and the Truth About Our Divinity. Goes a lot into how our technology can affect us. And I also wrote my first book, Synergy: A Modern Healer's Guide to Complete Bioenergy Wellness, which has an entire chapter about orgone energy, because part of our health, our mental and physical health, is mitigating harmful frequencies. And yeah, I'm going to try to avoid probably using some certain keywords when I talk about this, because I don't want to alert the matrix agents. But yeah, you know, our technology, it's the stuff that's being emitted from it is not very good for your cells. And in the last few years, they've ramped up those frequencies to millimeter waves, which is let's call it the 4 that they were using before. That was doing damage to people enough, and now they've ramped it up to the 5. You know what I'm talking about. And it's a much shorter, stronger frequency. So when you see the towers around and you're seeing the smaller towers, but there's more of them around, that's because they've ramped up this frequency. So it doesn't go as far as the 4, but it's a lot more powerful, and it's coming out at a much higher frequency, and it's much more disruptive to your cells. So I don't know about you guys, but when I go to the airport, I need to make sure that I'm taking care of myself, or I'm not going to feel good. I'm not going to have a good time on my trip. I remember the last time that I ever went through one of those scanner machines at the airport. You know what I'm talking about. I call it the C machine, but those scanners use the millimeter waves. And I feel so terrible for those TSA agents that have to work by this technology all day, because as an energy sensitive and electrosensitive person, when I come near these machines, I can feel them, and it's not good for you. And the last time I actually went through one, I was sick for like 2 days after. It made me physically sick, and I wasn't able to enjoy my trip until I felt better. So here is my first tip of what you can do when you're traveling. So those scanners, you don't have to go through it. You have a right to say, I don't want to go through the machine. I will take the pat down, and you have to be okay with letting the agent pat you down. But you don't get, I mean, you'll still feel the frequency when you walk near the machine, but it's not as bad as being directly blasted with it. And you know me, when when I'm getting my pat down from the TSA girls, I'm telling them all about orgone energy, and letting them know about it, because I'm worried for their health being near that technology all day. So that's the first thing you can do, is just know that you have the option to take the pat down. You don't have to go through the machine. And I always, always, always carry orgone energy generators on me, because they make such a difference. And you know, airports, they're blasting a lot of technology there. Hotel rooms, they blast a lot of technology there, and it can be very hard to sleep and hard to feel good if you're affected by it. So you can always also wear a pendant. I wear my orgone pendant all the time, so you're always protected on the go. And when I have traveled, I also will take some in my suitcase. Tower busters, These are sold in sets. You can go to the shop on my website, wuwwoman.com, and click on the shop. It'll take you right to my Etsy shop. And I have tons of this stuff for sale. These little sets of Tower Busters are so economical and versatile. You can travel with them. You can pack this in your suitcase. What I would do is bring, and if you're weirded out, like you think that the TSA is going to be weirded out by this, even though it's just resin, metal, and crystals. It's not any kind of dangerous banned substance. It's just metal, resin, and crystals. But, you know, if you think they're going to be weirded out, you can bring a more decorative piece. Like I make little hearts, little Merkaba. Or I have even traveled with these ziggurats, and you just, you know, this stuff is fragile, so you want to pack it in the clothes. But pack it in the clothes, and when you get to your hotel room, take one or two of these pieces out and place it around the room, and you're going to be able to sleep much better, and you're going to feel much better. So just, yeah, know that you can bring this with you on the go and be protected at all times. And those are great options to keep yourself safe and protected and feeling good when you're traveling. So I hope that helps. And if you want more info, I recommend my books and visiting my shop. And you can do all of that at wuwwoman.com, wuwwoman.com. Have a good day.